So we took an Uber down to the waterfront area down by the piers. This is Pier 56 and 55. 54 they go down. Cruise ships are down there with the aquarium. This is where we're taking our harbor cruise, our Go-See cruises. It's a 1-hour cruise, part of our city pass. We reserved a time for 1:30 and it's only like 11. So we're gonna go check out some of these pier buildings. They're full of all sorts of shops and restaurants and souvenir shops and things of that nature. There's a Ferris wheel and a carousel. I believe they're down here in 57, Pier 57. So we're gonna go check this out first before going on our cruise this morning. We're going in here, Miners Landing. It's sort of like the Pier 57 building, but it's called Miners Landing. Bunch of shops in here, all sorts of things to go do. And I believe what's famous in here is the carousel. Oh, and here there's all sorts of really cool hand-carved statues and restaurants. This one called, let's see here, the Crab Pot. Let's see, your starters are about in $20 range. Let's see here, you can get a crab combo. It's like a crab boil, all right? Snow crab and Dungeness crab, $42. Let's see, that's what it looks like for two. Looks like a lot for two. There's a little history in here about the history of mining. Seattle was the jump off sort of point for the Klondike gold rush and the Alaskan gold rushes. A lot of people came here to get their supplies before heading north. Arcades in here. Ooh, fishy smell. It's all fun. The fun part about being a tourist, just going around and checking out all the touristy things to do. Here's the famous carousel inside. Absolutely beautiful and all like almost original glory. Beautifully maintained and restored. I wonder how much it is. We're not going to take it, I don't think, but see what does it say? The ticket's required, but let's see how much a ticket is. I guess one ride is only $3, so yeah, if you got kids and you're in Seattle, definitely something to do. It's cute. It's a beautiful condition, huh? Well, that's a cool little display. I think it's actually like a real bear, you think?
I think it was a real bear.
Taxidermied? That's a big head for a bear. Oh my God. So also here at the Miners Landing, there's the Wings Over Washington, which is like a flyover ride. If you've ever done like Soar at Disneyland, it's like one of those type rides. Oh, here's where you get tickets for it. Let's see here. Tickets are $24 to do it. Or I think you can get a combo ride with the Ferris wheel here, the Great Seattle Wheel, $23. And they also do it's called Celeste Sea Tours that you can get tickets from here. It's like a day tour. And this is the, I don't know, the Great Wheel, the Seattle Great Wheel is what they call it. There you go. It's sort of what there is here to do at Miners Landing. That's the name of this building. I think we're gonna find somewhere maybe to get a bite to eat before hopping on our boat here. That's the aquarium over there. We're gonna go there later. All right, so we got the tickets to do the Wings Over Washington attraction. They are $24, $22 for seniors. Let's go check it out.
And many of them use masks just like these in their ceremonies and ritual dances. Oh, that must be old Ike. You hear him? He's sort of our mascot owl.
So we just finished up Wings Over Washington ride. A lot of fun, exactly like a Soar ride at Disneyland, or there's so many of these rides in most of the tourist big cities. They sort of, it's like a flyover video and it has the motion, so your seats are moving and it feels like you're flying, and you see all the big attractions and sights of the state or the city you're visiting. Really cool. And that was 20 bucks, and now we're gonna go with the Ferris wheel, which is like 25 bucks, I think. Yeah, $23, 21 for seniors.
Get in first.
Okay. There we go.
Like things that move a lot.
Just a little bit.
Any emergency?
The view from the Ferris wheel is absolutely beautiful. It's just something fun to do when you're playing tourist in a city.
Yeah.
Over there, if you wanted to go to Vancouver, are the ferries. It takes 3 hours each way and costs about $150 round trip. This is a cool little poster I found here, wandering around the Miners Landing building. The inscription said, largest nugget ever found in Alaska from Pioneer Mining Company claimed discovered in Anvil Creek Nome, which is in Alaska, September 14th, 1901, weighing at 97 ounces and was valued at $1,552. Right now today, 1 ounce of gold is like $3,200. So an ounce of gold has almost doubled in value, and that's 97 ounces of gold. All right, we're here for our 1 hour harbor cruise.
Please be careful.
You gotta go check in and then get going.
Don't run.
Hopefully it's really cool. It's part of our city pass. Should be good time. Sort of interesting how big the tides here, how big the tidal changes in Seattle. It has to be 15 or 20 feet. You can see this is high tide right here where I am. We're still going all the way down. Oh, check out that giant sea star on the purple one, Mom, on the pillar.
Oh yeah.
Check him out.
That's cool.
He escaped from the aquarium. This is our boat, the Spirit of Seattle. It's nice. They say it's 3 different levels. The top level is open air and 2 levels inside. Statistics about Seattle. Like it's known as a really rainy city, but New York and Houston get more rain per year total. Funny story, the tour guide was telling us that right around that point there is the only white sand beach, you know, the type of beach you think about when you think of a beach. And all the sand was imported over there. There's not one natural sand beach in all of the Seattle area. There's a couple of like sandy areas between all the breakwaters, but they're all like black sand, brown sand, not that nice, pretty tan beige sand. They imported an entire beach worth of sand over there. Really is a good cruise, nice hour-long harbor cruise. Great explanation of a bunch of the different buildings and the world history of Seattle. She was telling us about this black building right here, which is currently the tallest building in Seattle and probably will be the tallest building in Seattle forever because of the airports around here. The city and the FAA doesn't want them to build anything over 1,000 feet, and that black building is 996, I believe, or somewhere around there. I forgot the exact number she told us. It's only a couple feet short of that 1,000. Sea docks right there, or sea dock. sea lions hanging out on the floating wall there, separating the dry dock area there. Yeah. This boat here, the 20 Healy, is a U.S. Coast Guard ice-breaking boat. It goes out and breaks up the ice. It can break ice up to 14 feet thick in front of it, which is crazy. Can you imagine the size of the engines and the propellers to be able to push that thing through 14 feet of ice? They say there's all the top spaces are all research facilities. A lot of research done on the boat. So we finished on the harbor cruise, a ton of fun, really worth it. A lot of good information. It only takes an hour. It's part of your city pass if that's one of the options you select. Now we're a little hungry, so we're gonna go right here to this meat pie place. It's like a British place, but we walked by it the other day and they had a happy hour and we wanted to go try it. So I think they have like pasties and like German shepherd pies and things like that. They also had like a $5 pint special too yesterday for happy hour, so we'll see if they have it today. Yeah, so $7 pasties, happy hour crab dip, that sounds good, 10 bucks. And a happy hour bangers and mash, which is sausage and mashed potatoes, or you can get a pint of beer or a glass of wine for 5 bucks. That's my type of place, 2 to 5. I want to try that crab dip, that sounds good. All right, so our food came, we just got the little sides. I got a crab dip here, and let's see, wow, that is super hot, that looks really good. And then we got some steak and cheese pasties, which is like a British meat pie. So, wow, let's give this a try. Crabby, cream cheesy, some herb in there, it's really good. On the beer I got, IPA, local draft, excellent. Nice flowery note in the beginning, really good. Yeah, let's try the pasty. You see steak and some mushroom, cheese, huge chunks of steak in there. That's quite the deal for 6 bucks to get 2 of them, especially in Seattle. That's good. It's like a Philly cheesesteak meat pie. Can't go wrong there. So we just finished up a little late lunch there at Prime Meat Pies. We went for their happy hour. Absolutely delicious. Their cheese crab dip was powerful and both in cheesy sense and crab flavor. And their like meat and veggie pasties, they're like steak and onion and mushroom in them, cheese, delicious, absolutely delicious. And out the door after tax and tip was only $32 for 2 people. And I had a beer, so not too bad. Now we're gonna go to the aquarium. It's right down there. Our tour guide on the ship was telling us they added a whole new section the last couple of years, which they have a really large like open water tank for all sorts of creatures. So we're gonna go check that out. So this is the Seattle City Pass I've been talking about. As you can see right now, it's $129. And you get the Space Needle and the aquarium, and then you get to choose 3 of these. We did the Chuli Garden, which was absolutely amazing. I recommend it. The Harbor Cruise, which was really good. That was a good choice. And now we're gonna go to the aquarium. That's one of the required activities. And I think either later today or tomorrow, we're gonna go to the Pop Culture Museum there. All right, we're at the Seattle Aquarium. It is known for its rehabilitation and its dedication to the local sea life here. A lot of people say the coolest exhibit are the otters, so let's go check it out. This is also one of our city pass things. So we're in the aquarium. This is the first tank we see, really pretty. I think these are all local Pacific fish. Looks like some lingcod, some cod. That's sort of cool. Sort of neat. There's a wave pool here to sort of simulate the ocean and the tides. What is this fish called?
The one with the stripes?
Yeah, I guess.
Skin stripes? He's a blue striped surf perch.
So it's a perch, a blue striped surf perch. And you can see him surfing in the sea anemones. So there's a tide pool over here, lots of interactive display areas. take silly pictures. I always love visiting the aquarium. I can look at the sea creatures all day long, I think. Cute little guys. It's a tide pool. You can actually reach in and touch some of these guys. Touch some of the sea anemones. The little purple starfish. He's not phased by me anymore. So if you have kids, it's always fun to come to these tide pools they have inside the aquarium. You can actually reach in and touch some of these guys, like this sea cucumber right here. And some of the anemones. Looks like that's an abalone down there, sort of. Are they just abalone shells? So now we're in the new part of the aquarium. This part just got built. It has a tropical fish exhibition in it. And they have mine and Chris's favorite fish right here. The seahorses. They're not being very active now, but they're cute as hell. So the new aquarium has fish from all over the world and tropical fish. Fish from the Coral Triangle area. Not to identify species. What is that there? Oh, I see. You can sort of see what species you're looking at. Honeycomb moray. And then you can scan and get more information or an audio guide. That's cool. All sorts of interesting creatures. Who's in here? Some sea anemones. Down here we have, I don't know, they're jellyfish, but they're all stuck on the bottom upside down. Oh, that's a pretty cool jellyfish tank. Never seen jellyfish with such big tentacles. I'm used to like the little wispy, stingy ones. These guys got different jellyfish, huh? His eyes look like fake googly eyes that somebody put on him. Pretty impressive tank here. Hey, buddy. Some sort of really cool looking shark here. There's a manta ray over there. Some little nurse sharks, it looks like. Hold what hand? Oh, that's cool. The jellyfish walk through. Jelly, 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 jelly. I always love how jellyfish look.
I know.
They don't even look like they're real things. Just crazy looking. Oh, here's a cool map of the Seattle area and all of Puget Sound. Of course, Seattle's right here inside this Puget Sound. But if you didn't know, there's something very strange on the map right here. You can see this part of the US is only connected to Canada. And it's caused a lot of problems in the last couple of years. If you follow politics, you might understand why. Hey, I found the abalones.
Yes, this is an
one.
abalone. See if you go, well, if you
Yeah, they're cool. These guys you can see from the bottom. That's their little feeding mouth. And then on the back side of them, they just have one big shell. Unfortunately, I can't really show you or get an angle on it because the glass is so thick. But abalone shells are really brightly colored. Oh, there's one right there, that purple one. Oh, those are actually two abalones. They're huge. See the purple rocks right above the white sea anemone thing?
Yeah.
Those are two abalones. You can see their little breathing holes or whatever.
And they are huge.
Oh, they look huge.
Abalone shells.
Yeah, and they get pretty big, right? Like a foot across?
They can get like this big.
Yeah. And they're really prized because you can polish them up and make jewelry out of them, right? They turn into
Yes.
mother of pearl.
I've got abalone shells hanging out at the house here and there.
I wonder if they're purple because they're in the cage or if that's just their natural.
They're in the cage.
Yeah.
They have stuff on their shells. Their natural shirt color is kind of gray.
Yeah, you can see it sort of on the bottom, but they have some sort of growth on them or something. This guy, you can see it on the edge.
On the edge.
Sort of that silvery
Nice of them to
blue.
sit here.
Yeah. And this guy's over here. Just crazy animals.
See this color up here that looks
Yeah,
silver?
that silvery.
That's more what the top of their shell looks like when it's clean.
Or if you have just an abalone shell and you polish it up, it has all sorts of, like the rainbow of colors in it. It's beautiful. Sort of a metallic look to it. You can see the little clips of seaweed they put in here for the abalones to eat. The little clips with all the seaweed in it.
Yep.
Yeah. So cool. And abalone is delicious and really expensive because it's endangered. Now we're outside the original aquarium building, which is right here. Like I said, most of this aquarium is used for rehabilitation of animals and education. It's not like a trained seal aquarium for sure. And over here you can see sort of the seawater filtration. So this aquarium just runs off of seawater. They take it in, they clean it just a little bit, and then they just put it in the aquariums and it all flows out. And somewhere over here is the new aquarium. They said they got sea otters in there. All right, let's see here. Birds, salmon, Puget Sound fish, underwater dome. Probably the biggest plovers I've ever seen. Let's see, who do we have in
For a
here?
second, I thought the birds just kind of fly in.
Oh, there's like some sort of duck or something over there. Not sure what he is though. So these are all the birds in this area. These are all seabirds and shorebirds. See the little black duck-looking guy over there? He's like under the light. Okay, so this actually, I think this is actually like the natural seaside. Yeah, perch or something. Oh, there he is. He's a little cutie over there. Let me tell you what, no matter how many aquariums I've been to, I learn new things every time by just reading a couple of signboards. Like, I didn't know that they actually change their bills. They grow out new ones, and these bright orange ones are only for the summer and the breeding season. Yeah. They're so cute. These guys aren't...
Yep, that's more puffins.
Yeah. These puffins aren't native to this area, but they are cute as heck. They're so pretty. Here we got a little life cycle display for salmon, from egg to fried to smolt. And all these I think are smolt. They're a little larger, they're ready to travel out of the stream and go out into the ocean and become nice yummy salmon. So these are Chinook salmon here. I don't know if I've ever had a fish tank above my head before.
This wasn't here, did it?
There it is. What else do we have in here? Puget Sound fish, rock greenling, purple sea urchin. So I guess these are all rock greenling. Some really cool little pipefish here. Hey, they really almost look like seahorses that forgot to become a seahorse. And down here is this beautiful white and orange sea star. A leather star is what it's commonly known as. I love these ribbon fish though. Pipefish, bay pipefish, so cute. So this is a creature I haven't seen before. It's called a basket star. So it's like a starfish, but it just has like an unlimited amount of arms that come off of it. Look at that.
That's interesting.
Was it basket star? Was that the name of it up there? And these are the brittle starfish over here. This guy's just crazy. Absolutely crazy looking. He looks a lot like a starfish, but obviously way more than 5 arms. So we're in the part of the aquarium now known as the Sea Dome. Well, I don't think it's that's out in the ocean. I think it's an aquarium, which just has a very natural look to it. Yeah, it's an aquarium. Wow, look how big the salmon are. Chinook salmon. There he is, big old Chinook. Wing caught in here, sable fish. Somewhere in here there's an absolutely giant sturgeon. Oh, but I lost him. Oh, that looks like him. No, that's not him. I think it's a lingcod, but I'm not sure. It just looks like he's dead hanging out down there. And somewhere in here there's a giant white sturgeon. I saw him go by, but I don't see him anymore. I'll tell you that there's one of those Chinook salmon. They are huge. And there's the giant white sturgeon.
They're big.
They're huge. And over here is a little ray hiding on the bottom. Or a stingray, I'm not sure which. No, look at that weird looking fish way back there. His head's down and his butt's up.
Yes.
So this is cool. It's a skeletal remains of an orca. And you can just see how big their flippers are and where their bones are. And you can almost see their fingers by where their bones are. They're not fingers, they turned into fins. And down here's the skull. Just look how big that jawbone is, how big those teeth are. Huge. Absolutely massive, so cool. Over here we have some, we have northern fur seals over here. And they're just being as cute as can be. What is this guy doing under the water?
Scratching its back.
He's getting a little scratch. He is, he's scratching his back. We worked our way up a little bit. We got some harbor seals here. Just a guy chilling, laying out, warming up. Let's see if the otters are hanging up a little further here. Still don't see them. Oh, they're hiding over there. They're just so cute, just chilling back there. Our tour guide on the ship was telling us that one of them is called Mishka, and she's the only one that's been taught to do any sort of trick in the aquarium, and she was taught how to take her asthma medication. Alright guys, that's where we're gonna leave our video with the sea otters. I'm out of camera and my battery is gonna die, but thank you all for watching till the end. Tomorrow we might do one or two things in Seattle, but we have to get on the boat tomorrow, heading to Alaska on the Luminissa. That's the name of it. It was a Costa ship and now it's a Carnival ship. It's a Luminissa. So join us for that. If you want to check out the ship or go on a ship tour or see what you should do in any of the ports in Alaska, please like, follow, subscribe, and follow along and see what we do in Alaska.